Warning, the following video has not been approved by the Comic Code Authority and is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Boogity boogity boogity! What's up, everybody? This is the Comic Assassin, and I'm doing a little impromptu video for you guys. It's October, one of my favorite months out of the year because it is getting close to Halloween time. Probably one of my favorite holidays outside of Christmas, to be honest with you guys. And I want to do a little special show for two reasons. One, because I am a horror buff. I love horror movies. I grew up watching horror movies. Like, I was the kid on the block that people wanted to come spend the night with because we could watch rated R movies as little kids. So I watched a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't have at that age. And it's funny because my mom, she only put her foot down on two movies. Two movies that she said, no, you cannot watch. Jason Goes to Hell, which made no sense because I had seen all the other Friday the 13th movies, but I guess because Hell was in the title, she was like, no, you can't watch it. And Silence of the Lambs. She let me read the book, but she wouldn't let me watch the movie. Alright, so I love horror movies, and I wanted to do a special video because it is my goal every October to try to watch a horror movie every single day. Alright? And I rarely succeed because I have kids, especially young kids, that one's 5, one's 6, and obviously I can't watch a lot of horror movies with them. And by the time I put them to bed, I lay in bed and I'm out because I'm an old fart like that. But I want to throw out a few movies for you guys, some recommendations if you're looking for some movies to watch. But I didn't want to do like an obvious list. I didn't want to do something that was, you know, you can go online and, you know, hey, Halloween, Friday the 13th, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street. Movies that pretty much everybody knows about. So I compiled a short list of movies to throw out to you guys to kind of give you some options if you're looking for something to watch this Halloween season. And I hope you enjoy it. Plus, I have a little bit of a giveaway for y'all. So stick around at the end and I'll let you know about that. So, let's see here. I'm going to kind of do some genre stuff, so, and once again, some of these movies you might have already heard about, especially if you're a big horror buff like I am, but some of them you might not have heard about. Some of them you can find right now on Netflix, Amazon Prime, maybe on demand with your local cable service, and some you're probably going to have to go try to find the DVD for. But anyway, I just want to give a few recommendations because I really love this holiday. Let's go with vampires. We'll start with vampires. There's this one movie, I believe it's Korean based. It is called Thirst. Kind of unusual concept. I like it. I believe you can find this one on Netflix if I'm not mistaken. It's a somewhat newer movie. It's worth checking out. But the other one, and this one might be more well known, and that is Let the Right One In. Now, it's probably more well known because there was a US remake of this movie. Screw that remake. Don't watch that crap. Watch the original. I want to say it was Russian or it's somewhere European. Not necessarily a scary movie. It's just well done, unique concept where there's this girl who's a vampire. She's got a father or a caretaker, I can't quite remember to be honest with you, living in this apartment complex, and she has a human friend. And it was well done, just a unique vampire movie. It's worth checking out. Of course, we can't talk about vampires without talking about werewolves, and I'm going to drop two good under-the-radar werewolf movies, in my opinion. One, Dog Soldiers. This is actually a really good movie, and werewolves are really hard to do, because you either have the really funny, costume-looking werewolf, or it's like super CGI, like in Underworld, right? That's a hard creature to do. You either have to go full costume or full CGI. Dog Soldiers did a great freaking job because a lot of it was somewhat costume, at least from what I can remember. And basically it's about this military unit. I believe they're actually doing training, and they're doing their training where there's some werewolf activity going on, unbeknownst to them. Very, very good movie. I think this is one that actually does make the list of like top werewolf movies. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But another one, this is another one. You might have heard of the movie The Howling. Very famous werewolf movie. But I'm not going to recommend Howling number 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but number 6. Howling number 6, The Freaks. This was a childhood love of mine. Basically, it's about a werewolf who he knows that he's a werewolf. He's trying to live a good, honest life. He's working at a church, volunteering his time to do, little side jobs here and there. But all of a sudden, a freak show, a circus comes rolling through, and the person who runs the freak show, as well as some of the other members of the freak show, have a different agenda. And let's just say it could also tie into the last genre that I just talked about. I thought this was a great movie. It was one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid, to be honest with you. So if you haven't seen Howling number 6 yet, it's worth checking out. There's some other ones. Zombie movies, everybody knows about Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, all that. But there's another one that came out somewhat recently that was pretty cool. I think you can see this one on Netflix as well, and that is Pontypool. Pontypool, it's once again, I believe, a foreign film. It's basically about a radio DJ. So he's doing his radio DJ podcast while the stuff hits the fan. All right, and it was just uniquely done. It's a unique spin for a zombie movie, and I'm just throwing that one out there for you guys. Some other ones. Here's one, because this one's more realistic, and it's called Creep. Now, I believe there's more than one movie called Creep, but this is the one that has a guy wearing like a werewolf-looking mask on the cover. I believe I saw this one on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's available anymore, but when I first saw it, I was actually thinking this might be a werewolf movie. But no, it is not a werewolf movie. Alright, and I'm not going to spoil it. But basically, this is kind of a tale of not to trust anybody. Alright, especially if you're like a freelancer and you're going to, someone hires you to do some videography, how stuff can get kind of creepy. Alright, so it's worth checking out. It's a weird ride for sure. All right, but check that movie out if you're so inclined. Another one that just recently came out, which I believe is still on Netflix, that is Wildling. Wildling, which could kind of be put in the werewolf category, but maybe not. It's a really good ride. It's a good movie about a girl growing up. She has a genetic affliction, and it deals with a family who has adopted this girl, and they're wanting to help her as much as possible. But there's confusions on both ends, and I honestly thought this was a very, very good movie. Not the most scary movie in the world, but it definitely fits the Halloween genre. Another one, Elementary. Now, Elementary, once again, I believe is another, I want to say it's another foreign film. This is kind of like you have a demon, a person who hunts demons, but at the end of the story, another force comes in, and some people have to join forces in order to overcome an obstacle. I think the way they shot this film was very, very well done. I thought it was very, very entertaining. That's one to check out. Now, if you want a movie that's just going to scare the crap out of you, for me, you got to go with Clowns. Now, the very first TV that I remember my parents buying, like a brand new big TV, you know, the big box ass TV that we all used to have growing up. If you're within my time frame, I remember the first TV we got, we plugged it in, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space was coming on. Right? And that was the very first movie we watched on our family's big TV. But here's one that just came out within a few years, Terrifier. Once again, this movie, I believe, is available on Netflix, at least it was. But Art the Clown it's freaky. Freaky. And there's another movie or two that has Art the Clown in it. Go check those ones out. You can just, do a search. I actually watched one the other day. I forget the name of the movie. I'm sorry. But Terrifier was a very well done movie. But if you want something that's not so terrifying and something more comical, I'm going to suggest Tucker and Dale versus Evil. This is kind of a spoof horror movie. It's kind of like these guys, they're just going on a camping trip in a cabin and wanting to fish, and it's kind of like what you would expect of like Friday the 13th and et cetera, serial killer type stuff. But it's kind of a spoof. But bad things happen, but these are some real like country dudes that are honestly good folks in a bad situation. And it's a funny movie. I definitely recommend that. Now, the two must for me during Halloween, and this one's definitely more well known, is Trick or Treat. This is the movie that me and my wife, we try to watch every Halloween, especially if we're carving some pumpkins when the kids are asleep. Fantastic movie. I believe this one is available on some streaming services. There's also another version, not a version, but similar story called Tales of Halloween. I believe that's available on Amazon Prime. That's still a good movie, but Trick or Treat all the way. But my hands down, one of my favorite horror movies of all time, Nightbreed. Nightbreed, this is a Clive Barker movie. It's based off his book, Cabal. And I will just say, this movie, I think it was done in 1990? 1990. For what they did in this movie in 1990, surpasses a lot of the stuff that you see in movies today. All right, there's not really CGI. It's all like costume and like actual design, and the story is so good. Y'all, check out Nightbreed if you haven't already. So yeah, those are just some recommendations that I want to throw out to you guys. But I also wanted to do a giveaway. Now, where'd I put it? So I actually bought this specifically with you guys in mind. I have not done a giveaway yet on my channel, but I wanted to do so right now. And I'm going to be giving away, in the spirit of Halloween, Redneck Volume 1. This is a trade paperback. This is Donnie Cates Goodness. I believe it's issue 1 through 6. It's from Image Comics. And yeah, I'm going to be giving this guy away. Alright, if you're interested, all you have to do is, you have to be a subscriber for the show. You have to give me a like and put down in the comments below one of your favorite horror movies. It seems pretty simple. I don't want to make it complicated. I just want to do this in the spirit of Halloween and also as a thank you for you guys that have been tagged along with me on this journey. I've been doing this for a few months now, and I am so appreciative of all of you. So yeah, if you want a chance of winning this, all you have to do, be a subscriber, leave a comment down below. I do ask that you have a U.S. Mailing address, for shipping purposes. But yeah, if you want a chance of that, please enter the contest. And with that being said, y'all, I hope all of y'all have a happy Halloween. I know we still have a week and a half, 2 weeks until it comes. But I hope all of y'all enjoy this holiday season. And with that being said, this is the Comic Assassin. I'm so grateful for all of you guys. Happy Halloween. Let me know what you guys think about the picks, the movies that I put out. Have you seen any of them? What do you think about them? But please enter the contest. I look forward to it. And with that being said, this is the Comic Assassin. And if you go out on Halloween and you're trying to get them vampires, you're trying to bag them werewolves, happy hunting.